My name is Lisa, and I live with my kind husband Beckett and our cute daughter Madison, making us a family of three. Beckett supports us in many ways, such as taking out the trash in the morning on his way to work. Seeing her dad do these things, Madison also makes sure to tidy up her toys. That's how we all share responsibilities and live happily together. Then, one day, the phone is ringing. If it's not my smartphone, then that means Beckett left his smartphone at home and went to the office again. It's been ringing off the hook. It would be a problem if someone is trying to send work-related documents or something. All right. Hello. This is Beckett's phone.
Hello?
Hello, this is his wife, Lisa. Actually, my husband left his phone at home and it got disconnected. I answered the phone because it kept ringing, but it disconnected immediately. When I opened the call history to call back, I saw it was filled with calls from someone named Zara. I found it odd, thinking it was way too many calls for just a work colleague. A few minutes later, Beckett came back home.
I really did forget my smartphone. Glad I didn't lose it.
Good timing. There were multiple calls, so I answered for you. Who is this Zara that fills up your call history?
Oh, that is, someone I've recently started working with. Gotta go. Running out of time.
Seeing Beckett hurried and flustered made me think something was definitely off. So, I decided to contact Noah, a colleague of Beckett's with whom we've been in touch since he visited us once. I called him right away. So that's what happened.
Zara. Actually, we're from the same hometown. To be honest, it's difficult to say, but there have been some issues between them in the past, possibly related to a romantic relationship.
Hearing that, I decided to muster up the courage to ask Beckett when he got home. That night. Hey, Beckett. About this morning. Who is this person in your call history? Really someone from work?
Yeah, so.
It's just that there are too many calls for it to be just work if you're at the office together. You could have talked then instead of calling at all hours, right?
She's just really dedicated to her work, so it can't be helped that there are many calls.
Even so, to fill up the call history.
What's the matter, Lisa? Accusing me of something after I'm already tired from work.
Hey. Don't raise your voice like that this late. You'll wake up Madison.
It's natural for men to cheat.
What? Did you just say a cheat?
Yeah, I said it. Complaining about something that's almost a habit is just annoying.
Wait, Beckett. Where are you going at this hour? We promised to go to the aquarium tomorrow with Madison, the three of us, since it's a day off.
You two can just go by yourselves.
With that, Beckett left the house. The next day, pretending that sudden work came up, Madison and I went to the aquarium alone. I was desperately thinking about how to protect Madison's happy smile. After having fun and returning home, there were women's shoes at the entrance. After taking Madison to her room upstairs, I went alone into the living room. And there.
Oh my Beckett, you're so funny.
Haha. A masterpiece, right? Oh, you're back.
Who is this person? Perhaps, the one from the call history?
Yeah, this is Zara. It might seem sudden, but I want a divorce. I decided to enjoy a new life with Zara.
We'll pay alimony and child support, so no complaints, okay?
Really? You think that settles everything?
If we pay up, there's absolutely no problem, right?
There's a huge problem. Hey, Beckett, aren't you thinking about Madison at all? Are you really okay with this, after seriously considering it? You're talking about divorce?
Yes. I'll live a fun life every day with Zara. Sure, family is important, but I'm really more suited for a free life.
He realized that after meeting me I'm the reason, you know.
Beckett, if you're a father, you should take this more seriously.
Enough already. It's because you fuss over these little things that you end up being left by me. Wake up.
To say it like that.
Too bad, but this is Beckett's true feeling, so it can't be helped. This is reality.
Anyway, I won't be coming back to this house, so sign the divorce papers. Make sure everything's prepared so we can get divorced quickly.
Saying that, Beckett and Zara left the house looking quite cozy with each other. After a while, Madison came into the living room, so I briefly explained the situation to her. Madison smiled sweetly and said, "As long as I have Mom, I'm okay." This made me think about how I could somehow get back at Beckett and Zara. A few days later, Zara called, boasting about going to greet Beckett's parents as a way of introduction, so I decided it was a good opportunity to take action. A few hours later.
Hello, nice to meet you. I'm Zara. I'll do my best as Beckett's wife. Teehee.
So you're the woman who did the lowest of the low to my precious grandson and daughter-in-law.
Smirking and joking. Is that your idea of a greeting? What a ridiculous person.
I'm not joking at all.
Mom, Dad, this is Zara, the woman of my destiny.
What nonsense about a woman of destiny? A married man with a child speaking such nonsense.
How could you say something so shameful with such confidence?
What's wrong, both of you? Are you in a bad mood?
I've already informed them about Beckett's affair.
Lisa, why are you here?
I told her to come right away after receiving a call from Lisa.
I had to ask your mother several times because I thought I heard wrong.
Wait, listen to me. I'm remarrying Zara here. I've decided. With Zara, I can live the happiest life in the world.
I feel the same way. So, please approve of our marriage.
Yeah, being with Zara is really fun.
Don't be foolish. The only one who's having fun is you, Beckett.
We're not going to live with you, so saying such things has no persuasive power. Despite having Lisa, who has always been so good to us. What are you thinking?
That's why I purely want to remarry Zara and be happy.
Your mother and father love Madison, you know? And yet you keep saying such selfish things. Why don't you reflect on your actions here and now?
There's no point in reflecting. My marriage to Zara won't change.
That's right. Too bad for you.
If you insist on being defiant, there's nothing I can do. Then, let's invite a new guest here.
Parents coming in.
With that voice, who appeared in the living room of the in-laws' house was.
Hey, Sarah, what on earth are you doing?
Have you forgotten why we said we were cutting ties with you?
Yikes! Mom and Dad, why are you here?
We're here because Noah called us, saying you were up to some foolishness again.
We told you not to cause trouble for others. What are you doing?
Hey Noah, don't meddle unnecessarily.
I asked them to scold you because you were messing with a married man.
That's sticking your nose where it doesn't belong.
You're just upset because you got caught. Stop making excuses.
Why is Noah even here? You have nothing to do with this, right?
I'm here because Lisa asked me to. There was no reason for me to refuse.
What in the world is going on here?
You're Zara's partner. We don't understand what's happening. Please explain so that everyone here can understand.
An explanation that satisfies. Well, that's...
If what you're doing is right, you should be able to explain it. Besides, if you're serious about getting married, you should be able to persuade us, right?
That's if your reasons are legitimate.
Beckett, and you too? What are you thinking? We have a wife here, Lisa, and not to mention our adorable granddaughter, Madison. What reason could possibly justify breaking that apart for a marriage?
If you're going through with the divorce, you should be able to explain it, right?
I, too, would like to hear the reason for the divorce. Until it makes sense.
We're all here to listen properly. Come on, Beckett, Zara, let's hear you talk.
Told to explain the circumstances leading up to this in a way that everyone could understand, Beckett and Zara said.
Well, so, first, I started working with Zara at the company. I ended up teaching her about the job, so we exchanged contact information.
Right, and then we, worked overtime together and stuff.
Why would Beckett from sales be teaching Zara from accounting anything? Different departments, different job contents. There's no way you'd have anything to teach her.
I used to be a sales manager myself, and at most, we'd just handle receipts.
Don't tell me. One of you started making advances at that time.
That's not what happened. Hey Noah, don't say unnecessary things.
I'm just stating the facts. You guys should explain everything without hiding anything.
It's strange that the call history is filled with Zara's name.
That's because...
Geez, it was a fateful encounter, so it can't be helped, right?
You're still saying that? How much trouble have you caused before with that kind of stupid reasoning?
Noah is right. Even giving you the benefit of the doubt for your past actions, like two-timing and such. But now, you're going after someone who has a wife and child.
Why do you always want what belongs to someone else so quickly?
I'm not particularly wanting anything. It just so happened that the person I liked was already married.
That's not even a good excuse anymore.
Anyway, I've decided to start a new life by marrying Zara. Since I've made that decision, first I need to divorce Lisa, right?
That's what you call the beginning of the end, right? Choosing a life of ruin willingly goes beyond manliness to just plain stupidity.
Beckett and Zara were only making excuses instead of explaining themselves. Naturally, no one was convinced by such talk.
Do you really think such childish excuses will work?
What you're saying is so immature, I thought I misheard.
Why? I just shared my honest feelings.
Right, Lisa just can't understand because it's beyond words.
No one's asking you to just share your feelings. We're asking you to explain the situation so we can understand it.
I'm so sorry our son has been so foolish.
Oh, don't worry. Our foolish daughter has caused enough trouble as it is.
We're just purely in love.
As far as everyone else is concerned, you're both as bad as each other. Beckett, you're just complacent because your home life was peaceful. And Zara, you're just caught up in a pattern that's different from your usual ones.
What do you know about us, Noah?
I don't care to know about someone who can see the small happinesses they're surrounded by every day. You and Zara might think it's fine, but what about the child? Because of your foolish momentary emotions, you might cause unnecessary hardship.
Unnecessary hardship.
Yes, you two might think you're having a normal romance with those stupid faces, but because of that, someone might end up being sacrificed.
What Zara is doing will end up taking a father away. And what Beckett is doing will cloud Madison's smile.
Madison's smile.
That you don't understand even that, and you're talking about starting a new life? Don't make me laugh. I will absolutely protect Madison's smile. My unwavering determination stood in stark contrast to what the two of them were saying, and I let my anger show. There's nothing worth choosing that destroys the happiness of someone you care about. Beckett, being a father, seemed taken aback by my words, but...
Beckett, you've done the one thing you should never have done.
It's too late for regrets now. Don't expect to have any allies.
What are you talking about? This is my parents' house, so I can come back from time to time, right?
I can't hear anything. Right, dear? We need to change the locks.
Yes, indeed. We can't have some fool claiming to be our son and entering as he pleases.
What's that supposed to mean?
We changed the locks when we disowned you, so don't worry. Just to be on the safe side. I guess it's okay to block your number now, right?
Yes, straight to call rejection.
My parents mentioned seeing Zara loitering around the house sometimes. So, just to be safe, you should make sure your doors are locked.
Noah, I told you to keep quiet.
I'm not talking to you. Don't butt into the conversation.
We no longer consider Beckett a son. We'll dispose of all his belongings left at the house.
I'll inform the rest of the relatives as well.
I'll have Beckett's belongings at our house thrown out by a disposal company. I can't stand to touch them anymore.
Wait! I've changed my mind. Let's go back to how things were.
What are you saying, Beckett? You said you were going to marry me.
Shut up. I like domestic women like Lisa. Now that I think about it, you're just about having fun. And you probably can't even do household chores.
Beckett, a wife isn't a maid.
Well, Zara couldn't even be the K of Ka housekeeper, so she'd just be in the way.
Remember the time in middle school when you wrecked the home EC room?
Destroyed?
Yeah, she's the type to put raw eggs in the microwave without thinking.
Beckett and Zara found themselves without any allies left. Despite this, they continued with their foolish excuses.
Enough already, Beckett. We are serious about disowning you.
Why disown me? I was going to reconcile with Lisa and...
We will not reconcile. I will raise Madison with all the love she needs.
Beckett, you're too foolish. You'll never be able to build such a happy family again.
A man who can't protect his family is useless. You have no role in that home anymore.
And when you realize later that it was all thanks to Lisa, it'll be too late.
To think you would lie so poorly and still make excuses is appalling.
Both of you are unbelievable.
Grandma, Grandpa.
Oh, Madison dear, what's up?
I want some snacks. Oh, visitors, hello.
Oh, what a cutie. Your granddaughter.
Yes, that's right, such a sweet girl, and yet...
Madison, is it snack time? Then, let's eat together with Daddy.
Who's this person? I don't know him.
Madison, you know it's Daddy.
I don't know you at all. Don't interrupt our happy time, okay?
Madison's words seemed to turn Beckett to ashes. Seeing his reaction, Zara, understanding that his feelings were not with her, became angry on her own. Eventually, both were disowned by their parents and completely lost contact with them. I proceeded to formally divorce Beckett, demanding alimony and child support, and, of course, I also demanded compensation from Zara for her part in the affair. According to Noah, the news of Beckett and Zara's office affair had somehow leaked within the company, and even reached their clients, leading to Beckett being transferred to another department. Unable to adapt to the new environment and shunned by colleagues, both Zara and Beckett ended up resigning. With no income but mounting expenses, including payments for shared credit card debts and my compensation, they spiraled into debt. Despite trying to make ends meet with part-time jobs, they continued to run a deficit, unable to repay their debts and leading a miserable life far from the one they had envisioned. As for Madison and me,
At kindergarten, I drew a picture of my favorite people.
Oh my, who did you draw?
Mommy wants to know too, who did you draw?
I drew Mommy, Grandma, and Grandpa.
Oh, you included Grandpa and Grandma too.
Yeah, because I love everyone here the most.
Becoming a single mother, my good relationship with my in-laws continued. Even after the divorce, they showered Madison with love as before. They treated me well, and we sometimes dined out together as a family of 4. Had Beckett prioritized his family, he might have been joining these dinners. But this was the right choice. I don't need a man who cheats. The divorce made me feel stronger. There will surely be many challenges ahead as a mother protecting Madison. But with Madison's smile as my strength, I'm more determined than ever to make her happy. If you enjoyed this video, we'd be thrilled if you subscribed to our channel. Subscribing means you'll receive notifications for new videos, keeping you in the loop with all our latest content. Your support is vital to our growth. Let's enjoy and grow together.